Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and we have an important update about the console wars between the Xbox One and PS4, and today we have some key information about the Xbox One, because previously Xbox has been getting a lot of flack about these new rules that they're implementing for the Xbox One about DRM and stuff like that. So pretty much Xbox and Microsoft, when they first released information about the Xbox One, they said that used games was not going to be playable on the Xbox One, and that you would always have to check in 24 hours online so that, you know, hackers and stuff couldn't get in the system, but you're always gonna have to be online. So that meant you could not play single player games. Say you just wanted to play the Call of Duty campaign, you would have to be online to play that Call of Duty campaign. But today, or whenever this video goes out, Microsoft has released an update talking about how that will not be required on the Xbox One. So used games will be able to be played on the Xbox One, and you won't have to be online to play single player games. And actually, there's an article which I will actually link in the description below that was on Xbox.com's website. So Xbox released an article, and the two key bullet points, this is actually the first one, and I'm reading it straight off the page. An internet connection will not be required to play offline Xbox One games. And the second bullet point is trade-in, lend, resell, gift, and rent disc-based games just like you do today. So pretty much the first bullet point is that you won't have to be online to play single-player games, which is awesome, good, and grand. And the second bullet point pretty much wraps up saying you can play used or rented games. You can play any game that someone else has played before, but that does not mean you can like play multiplayer games. Like say like right now Battlefield 3, you have to have an online code to play multiplayer, and I think you have to pay $5 if you get it used to just play multiplayer. Same with Assassin's Creed 3, so I don't know how that will work for online multiplayer. But say you wanted to play, let me think, Skyrim. Say you wanted to play a game like Skyrim on the Xbox One, but you didn't want to go buy it new. So you would go to your friend and say, yo, bud, yo, hook me up with that Skyrim. You feel me, dog? So you borrow that Skyrim and you can play that on your Xbox One, and you won't have to check in online. Say you, like, I don't know, you went in the middle of the ocean. That's really bad, but say you went in the middle of the ocean and you had electricity, but for some reason you just didn't have internet. You can play Skyrim and you won't have to worry about checking in online. So this is a really big day for all of us Xbox players, and for all of us that are on the boats between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. But this is just a big info, some updates about the Xbox One. Let me know what you think about this whole change that Microsoft and Xbox is doing to the Xbox One. I think it's a really big change, and you know, they were getting a lot of flack about not having used games, and this is a real step up for Microsoft and the Xbox One. So we have the competitor back in the game. Beforehand, you know, PlayStation, they were winning the fights, they were winning the game, but now Microsoft, they're back in the fight. Let me know what you think about this. Are you getting the PlayStation 4 or are you getting the Xbox One? I know I said in other commentaries used games wouldn't be available, but they changed it. My name is Bro You Whack, and I'm signing out for tonight.